Um, One of my favorite racing games as well is Midnight Club LA, which is the game where I found my true love in terms of racing, and it's the Porsche Carrera GT. Honestly, that car is just a beauty, really. That car is just something else. I just loved how it looked, and just like, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Carrera GT, but that game, that car, it just looked right. It just looked right. I do remember one flaw about it, which was the brakes. I think it wasn't the best game with the brakes, the best car with the braking. It took like, it did poorly with the braking, I think, or something like that. But the car just looked right. It just looked right. It was nasty, that car. That car was nasty. And I do know that it's almost a racing car, really. And I do believe there was a spider version of it, or I think it's called like Porsche 918 or something. I don't know if that's a spider version. I think it's a spider version, but that car was amazing. I'll try to put a picture of it somehow. I keep getting butchered in this game. I really lost it. I really lost it 100%. In terms of like games that I really did well or like amazing with, there's Killzone. I did amazing with Killzone. It's the space. Interesting. It's the space. How can I describe it? It's where you have like sort of alien force just invading Earth, and you get these soldiers that look like Star Wars soldiers. That game for me was amazing. So I did really well with that game. Also, I think there's another one. Oh, Modern Warfare 2. It's definitely one of the games that I just like. I was sick with that game. Do you guys remember quickscoping? Honestly, like if you were not present in the quickscoping age in Modern Warfare 2, which is the only one that I think was legitimate, insane, nasty quickscoping era, you really enjoyed it. You really like have fun. I mean, obviously, Modern Warfare 4, the first one. So the original Modern Warfare 4 and World at War had quickscoping too, but I just find the one in Modern Warfare 2 just nasty. Just absolutely nasty, really. No, that game was definitely made to be glitched, or made to just like go nasty with like everything was OP in that game, really. It just hit different, that game. So I did pretty well with that game. And no, not because everything was OP. Well, to a certain degree that definitely helps. But at the end of the day, the field was like leveled, since everyone had access to all those weapons, and the Commando Pro freaking just like, well, like leap forward and just stab someone. It's just ridiculous. But it definitely had its just like vibe. There are tons of games that I found intriguing, but the ones I really did well with have got to include like Killzone and Modern Warfare 2. And I'll try to remember other games as well. Although, as I said before, I have not been on the gaming wagon for some time now because of like work and stuff like that. I think it's enough for this episode of dying without a kill. But I'll see you guys on the next one, hopefully. And we'll probably be trying another game as well. Let's see.